Hello my nephews and nieces, it's your Uncle Kyle here. Today we are talking about Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and the most brain dead decisions I've ever seen in storytelling, especially in gaming. I just want to specify before I go on that there's going to be spoilers, heavy spoilers in this video, so if you haven't currently finished Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, I suggest you actually play the full game, because I'm going to be talking about pretty much from start to finish in this video and basically how I feel about it. And for my own sanity, I'm going to start off with the positive stuff. There's a small amount of positive stuff in this game, but there are some stuff to say that's like better than a lot of games, so I'm going to start with that before I get into majority of it. First of all, the gameplay. The gameplay is actually quite fun. It's actually I was surprised. A lot of people, like, I don't think you should listen to them. Don't listen to IGN, don't listen to all those mandem. The game is actually really fun with its traversal system. In the gameplay I'm probably showing right now, I'm probably playing as Boomerang because he's my main. Personally, to me, I'm a bit biased, but I'm going to say, because I played like the whole story as Boomerang, he's the best character in my opinion. Like, you're gonna go on Twitch, you're gonna see like 4 people, like a lot of the streamers playing as King Shark. Don't listen to them, they're twats. Yeah, fucking Boomerang is amazing. He has super speed, kind of super speed, but it's pretty fun. It's really fun to traverse the map, and the traversal as well in this game is pretty good with some characters. Like when you can run around the map really fast as Boomerang, that is really fun. And like, you know, it's just kind of like Flash, like kind of like B-Tech Flash gameplay. It's kind of like, when was the last time you get like an open world Flash game? Like,
and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Like the 4 characters you can play as, not all of them can have like the same gun, and so I think Boomerang with his shotgun, the kind of running fast shotgun, I have a really good shotgun. I think it's like an epic rarity. Like, you could shoot, like, it's really goddamn powerful. Like, a lot of guns in the game, especially some of the miniguns, which is actually they're quite dead, surprisingly. Like, you could just shoot them, like shoot the aliens, like the ones I have, like the goddamn Brainiac aliens, and like their heads will just explode, like just one shot. A lot of them are just, unless they're like the big fellas, like a lot of them will just go down in 1 or 2 shots with it. So that's pretty cool. It's so fun to really just run around the map super speed, just absolutely annihilating one shot. They're all gone. It's like bam in it. I want to try and skip through the other characters as well, like Harley, King Shark, and Deadshot. I didn't really play as much of them since Boomerang was just so fun to me. I haven't really wanted to play as anyone else yet. Deadshot is probably my second favorite character to play as. The jetpack, like, me personally, I think it's just me being a retard, but like the jetpack, it's just it's a bit frustrating to use. Like, it's kind of, I wish it could be used for a bit longer, you know what I mean, before it like short circuits, or like you have to do like a little flip before you just fly off again. Yeah, I wish that lasted a little bit longer. That'll make traversal a little more fun. But you know, his melee, his like gun, like just his gun ability, his snipers, his ARs. I mean, I wouldn't personally go for an AR in this game. Like I said, the shotgun, the shotties, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. That's pretty much it for Deadshot. That's all I have to say for him though. Like, he's a cool guy in the story, but you know, that's kind of all. As for Harley Quinn was like, Harley was just, I mean, she was fun. Nah, she's not really fun. I didn't really like playing as Harley, you know. Like, her swinging thing, her grappling thing, yeah, like, it's very reminiscent. It's very nostalgic for Batman Arkham players like me. I'm my favorite game franchise. I mean, you wouldn't think it based on the videos I have on my channel, but it is, guys, you know. The more you know about me, you know, the more you know. Yeah, the swinging is not that good. Like, I wish it was better. I wish you could swing more, kind of like with the Deadshot thing. I wish you could swing more. It would be more like an overall experience. I know it wouldn't not be the most, like, for looter shooter, for like challenge, it wouldn't be the best thing, but like like for in terms of fun though, swinging more, jetpacking more, like the more fuel, I think it was more in the center. I think that just needs a little bit of work. And for King Shark, I mean, I didn't really talk about Harley's weapons, but it was kind of like a nothing burger, you know. Like, there's nothing really good to talk about. Like, she has a pistol, she has SMGs, that's pretty much all she can use. Oh, she can use miniguns as well. I don't know why Harley can use miniguns, but I guess it's fine, I guess. King Shark, like I said, you're gonna find a lot of people on Twitch playing King Shark, and he's good, kind of. I mean, like his like brute strength, which he kind of plays like the Hulk when he traverses around the place. He's kind of brute, like it's nice. It's cool to feel. It's cool to feel the thing. Like if you played like one of those old like 2000 Hulk games, like you're gonna like this is like the traversal is gonna feel very similar, very nostalgic for you. I don't really give a shit about the support squad. They put minimum effort pretty much into making these guys relevant, so I'm putting minimum effort into talking about them. Okay, so I'm gonna skip over a lot of this game now to talk about probably the biggest disgraceful death in gaming history. Sorry, Joel, your death doesn't compare to this. The amount of disrespect this man meant for you. Batman, goddamn Arkham Batman, loses to the Suicide Squad.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Suicide Squad. These man, bro. Okay, now, you know what? I might have just explained how badass this guy is, how much this guy done. I'm hoping you guys, if you're watching this video, you've played Arkham Knight, you've played like the Arkham series, you know what this guy can do. You know what this guy, like billions, a billion dollar army is not enough to take down this guy. It does not make sense how the Suicide Squad do it. How did they do this, bro? This is my childhood. Do you know how angry I was when I saw that, bro? It blows my mind the amount of disrespect this guy has gone through. And you know what? Yeah, I don't blame Rocksteady. What I do, I don't blame Warner Bros. What I do. But the thing is, you know who I blame the most? The goddamn feminists, bro. Have you seen? And by the way, they better say, I've heard all this stuff, you know, this video's coming out a bit late. I've heard all this stuff about the Justice League just might be clones, and there's like a thing that like Batman Arkham videos did, like, shout out to you, bro, like you don't need a shout out for me, but still, fuck off. I made a video and he said, like, he showed that there's like calendars kind of into Calendar Man, but it kind of showed what's gonna happen in like season 1, season 2 of Suicide Squad coming out in like March, stuff like that. And like the calendars, like it made a specific word, it made something like he will be back, like I will be back, something like that, and then they had the Batman symbol on the end. I think they know people are going to be pissed off. I swear down, Rocksteady, I swear down, if you don't stop the cap, if you don't say these men are clones by next season, by goddamn March, if I don't hear these men are goddamn fakes, you know, like that clone Batman strength was nowhere near as strong as Arkham Batman. If I don't hear that shit, there's going to be new paintings. I swear, there's going to be new red paintings all over the fucking Rocksteady Studios wall, and that's not a threat for political and for legal reasons. That's not a threat. That's a reference. If you played the Arkham game, that's a reference. Okay, please don't come to my house. And I just want to talk about as well how this game, when it comes to story, does not make sense whatsoever in any way that you look at it. Like, I'm gonna skim over some of the Justice League fights. On a real team, they really shouldn't be beating pretty much any of these, man. I think because of how, again, spoilers, because of how like Superman's fight went, where you have to use like shooting with like gold kryptonite, maybe, just maybe, because of like how crippling kryptonite is like for Superman. Like my man, like sometimes in the comics, my man absolutely gets turned into a fucking Stephen Hawking, like when he's like hit with that thing. But it seems to be nerfed in the Arkham series. But like I'm thinking maybe if they had gold kryptonite, they could beat Superman. Like but it's not likely, and a lot of the Justice League members beating them is also not likely, especially Batman. Especially, don't come at me. I'm trying to say Batman would be the hardest to beat out of the entire Justice League here, and you know, if anyone says anything else to say, I mean, I don't really give a shit. Like the Green Lantern fight, it was cool, it was fine. Personally, my favorite fight in this game was probably favorite boss fight was probably Superman. It was nothing really that special, but I think it was the most unique. Like, you have the most abilities in this game, and I think that's what every like comic book geek, and I don't mean that as an offense, because I pretty much am as well. I mean, it was the best out of all of them, like, because he had the most power. Like, he used a lot of his powers. And yeah, with comic book geeks nowadays, when you're making a game with the main character, well, like, if Superman is the main character or he's in the game, and they put like they're gonna get mad that he's not he's not gonna be a strong fucking hell, I can't speak as like his comic book counterpart. But he did quite a bit of his powers in that fight, which I actually kind of liked. So, and onto I'm about to get onto a different fight now. Green Lantern. The Green Lantern fight was decent. It was decent. It was fine. You had to kind of like shoot these constructs that he made with like Yellow Lantern fit, and that would like weaken him. I mean, I would think you have to shoot him with it, not his constructs. I don't know if it's like a part of his health just like transforms into one of those constructs. I mean, it's a bit of an excuse, but you know, how else are you gonna beat Green Lantern? Like these guys are literally built to be impossible to beat, like in pretty much anything. The Flash boss fight was uninspiring. It was fine. Is what you'd think a Flash boss fight would do. Like he's just running around the place and you just shoot him. Like when he fought, like he just like stops somewhere, then you just shoot him, then he just runs to another place and you shoot him. He sometimes creates a like tornado that will like hit some of the players. Like I was playing, like you can see probably in my footage, I was playing with one of my friends. The one of the tornadoes would probably go after one of you, while the other one is just doing their own thing, just shooting them, you know, stuff like that. It wasn't very inspiring, but what else are you gonna make the Flash do? I mean, I don't know what you're gonna make the Flash do, but it's your job, not mine. Now I get on to two boss fights that I think are probably the worst boss fight in the game, which offend me to my very core. Two boss fights that I don't really know which one's worse, really. Okay, so first one, we have the Batman Arkham boss fight. Like the Arkham Batman boss fight, that you have a goddamn round. The Arkham Batman boss fight, and then we have the Brainiac fight. First of all, I would just like to say that the Arkham Batman boss fight hurt me in my very soul. It offended me to my very core. Everything about that fight, everything is fucking... I hated pretty much... I mean, the first part of it, I was jizzing in my pants. The second part, bro, I just burn the studio down, please. But yeah, the first part of this fight is literally just it's kind of like the first time you see Batman in the like Night at the Museum, like thing. I saw the reference in Night, you know, I like that, you know, I love that so much. The Night at the Museum part of the game, yeah, it's just like a Predator section. Like, if you play the Predator sections, it's kind of like from the Thug's point of view, and this was when I saw this, like in the trailer, like in the teasers kind of thing, I was like, I had to buy this game, I had to get this game. It's Arkham, man. Like it's beautiful. I love Arkham. I love FIFA as well, but Arkham is just another level for me. So yeah, it's just a Predator section from the Thug's point of view, and then the boss fight is basically the first part of it is basically that as well. But it's like it's the dark version of Batman. I forget what it's called, the nightmare version of Batman, the one that fucking like Scarecrow died for. And this part of the boss fight, yeah, it was alright. If it was like the whole boss fight, then yeah, it'll be pretty dead. But you know, I was like, it can't get worse than this. The second part of this boss fight is one of the most disrespectful, one of the most brain dead things I've ever seen. I do not know what they were thinking making this boss fight, bro. Okay, so yeah, so this is how bad it is. So Harley breaks the whole Suicide Squad out of their little mind control thing by Batman, and then they're put into a Dark Souls-esque fight against Batman, against a fucking massive ass Batman. Like, bro, Lego Batman did it better. Bro. This was so horrendous. Every fight, Green Lantern, Superman. There was another one, wasn't there? I don't remember. Flash. Everyone, Flash. They all had at least something that was unique to them, you know what I mean? Like unique to them, like fucking Flash, super speed, like try and catch him, you know, shoot the bullets, you know, he's too fast for bullets. I'm over here now, you know what I mean? But I fucking Superman, you know what I mean? He just fucking dominates you, man. He's fucking freezing you, then getting a helicopter and then smacking you fucking back to Nigeria. Then fucking what's his name? Green Lantern is just a fucking piss take. He just keeps on bombing you. He's literally Iran incarnate. But Batman, he's literally just a Dark Souls boss. Like, bro, he doesn't do anything special. He'll just throw hands. He'll just be like you try and shoot him. He'll just be like, I'm so fucking angry, fucking, and trying to slap you. And then when he tries to slap you, you just dodge him, and he's like, oh fuck, I'm dead. Then the boss fight is, I killed Arkham Batman in 2 minutes. What? 2 minutes. Him, this guy again who got down. Oh fuck, bro, the guy who got down $1 billion army, a guy who saved his city from 10 goddamn villains in one night. The guy who fucking, I know he's beaten Arkham Superman. He's beaten Arkham Superman. He can beat pretty much everyone. This is my favorite fictional character of all time, lad. And I beat him in 2 minutes, bro. Again. He beat 10 villains in one night, yeah, at fucking one night, yeah, and fucking $1 billion army. You don't see Spider-Man doing that shit. He cannot do that shit. He can't. It's not in his system to do that, bro. Batman's just a different creature, especially Arkham Batman, bro. This guy is built to last, and he was broke. He was anything but here, bro. It would have been harder trying to kill a fucking Leaf. A Leaf would have been more elusive than this guy. Yeah, so I kind of like Batman. If you didn't know already, you know, I got a bit passionate there because this is bullshit, and I do know that Kevin Conroy is gone, and that does give me less hope that if they do bring back Batman, well, actually, it doesn't give me hope. It doesn't give me any kind of hope as either, like, because, you know, they're saying, oh yeah, we'll bring back Batman, we'll bring back the whole Justice League if they're clones in it, but like, I have the kind of feeling that it's gonna be like, oh, so like, you know how people are saying, oh yeah, this is gonna be like Save the Justice League in like 2 years, like when they finish with all this DLC shit, they finish for the microtransaction, every single like character they want to add, Joker and kind of stuff, like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, now you gotta save the Justice League. I think there might be some kind of thing, like, I don't think they're gonna bring Roger Crace as Batman. I think these goddamn feminists are gonna take this as an opportunity to kill him off, and maybe put like Harley Quinn as like the main thing of this universe, which would piss me the fuck off. And the other boss fight I wanted to talk about, which I actually didn't know if it was worse than Arkham Fight, which actually no, the Arkham Batman boss fight is the worst, because that had such good expectations, so much expectations, and it just came out to be even worse than everyone thought it would be. So how about the Brainiac fight? The Brainiac fight. So I've actually heard from people. I've heard like from Reddit. I heard before I even played the Brainiac fight. Is the Brainiac fight even good? No, absolutely not. It is horrible. It is worse than you think. But when I say what happens in a Brainiac fight, you're going to be astounded. You must think, oh, Uncle Kyle, man. It must not have been that bad. You know, Brainiac, he has all these universes. He has multiversal potential. His fight must be spectacular on every level. This must rival some of the biggest and just absolutely amazing boss fights ever. Well, that's what I would think as well. But when you turn up to Brainiac's ship, this man just fucking morphs into Flash, and then it's a repeat of Flash's boss fight. I shit you not, it is a complete repeat of Flash's boss fight from start to finish. When you knock down the Flash in his boss fight, that's the end of the boss fight. When you knock down Flash for the first time in Brainiac's boss fight, you won't believe it, he's dead as well. Well, he's not dead, but he's down. So like, that's it. It's just the Flash again. Can you get more uninspiring, really? Can you get more lazy? Do you understand how lazy and that is, how much of a prick you have to be to make the Brainiac boss fight like this? I guess you could say they had so much potential. They had so much to show that Brainiac could do that, like, you know, it's impossible to have a boss fight. Big man, do you know how powerful, like, if you've played Suicide Squad, you know how powerful this Brainiac is. This guy does not only have like majority of the DC universe under his belt, the Justice League, infinite Justice League members under his belt, he can give any of his soldiers, he has pretty much infinite soldiers. Yes, he can give any of his soldiers Justice League powers and the abilities of any other hero or anyone who's had powers he's collected in the past from other planets. He can give them their powers as well. And he has multiversal. He's working with other Brainiacs. He has beaten this Brainiac that you fight against. He has beaten an Earth 2's Justice League, so that's how he knew how to beat this Justice League. He is multiversal level strong. He is probably one of the strongest Brainiacs in fiction, and he loses to a Suicide Squad, and above that that's all he has. Once the Flash is over with, once that plan has gone through with him, he's done. Are you serious? Like, bro, this fight doesn't make sense on any level. The Suicide Squad in this plot, yeah, if you're giving Brainiac this level of power, the Suicide Squad should have absolutely no chance. No chance of beating Brainiac. As soon as they're in the same room as Brainiac, bye-bye. They're never seeing the light of day again. Brainiac is never losing to the Suicide Squad. He never is. The amount of plot armor they needed to win that is absolutely insane. They took plot armor from fucking John Wick. Actually, no, they took plot armor from fucking Arkham Batman. That's the only way he could have fucking died. His plot armor goddamn went. Bro, the Suicide Squad all got all of it. Oh, the Brainiac fight is horrible. It's horrible. I mean, you might. I don't know. I don't know if you'll say it's the worst boss fight. The Arkham one was just disrespectful to me. So nah, I'm gonna say the Arkham one was. I'm going to finish off this video talking about the Joker DLC and the potential other DLCs in the future. I don't know who I want to see. I'd probably want to see Red Hood. I think this is one of the greatest opportunities you have to put Red Hood in this game, even though this game is basically live action Lego DC supervillain. So I don't know if they're going to put Red Hood in this game. Joker's definitely coming out 100% in March. I'll be playing that. Mr. Freeze as well, but from the old thing. I think Scarecrow. I'm pretty sure Scarecrow's coming as well. But if you really want to know who I want to play as, in my opinion, absolutely in my opinion, the only person that should be playable, revamp this game, the only man that should be playable is Mr. Bruce Wayne, billionaire playboy himself, the Batman. This is the only one who should have been playable. They should have made another Arkham game. I would revamp this whole. If you gave me the choice right now, I would revamp the whole game and just make Batman playable. He would take down Brainiac, take down Darkseid, but it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Oh my god. Oh, it'd be amazing, bro. I really want them to make another Arkham game in the future. Please tell me they do. Please. That's pre-ordered on day one, fam. But anyway, please tell me what you think of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I mean, it's decent, I suppose. The story, I bought it for the story. The story is one of the worst parts of the game. The gameplay is kind of fun though. The gameplay is kind of like the only thing it has, because like the post game after you finish the story is kind of nothing. So yeah. So I'm gonna end this video here. I'm your Uncle Kyle. There should be 2 videos around here that you can go ahead and check out. Go and check out my FIFA playlist. It's pretty good. I light up my career mode. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching to the end. Yeah, I'm your Uncle Kyle. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.